Breaking news. Ipob exposes plan to attack Bäñks in Southeast amid Naira crisis. You're welcome to the news. Kindly listen to the details to the end, and you can as well share your view with us in the comment section. The details. Ipob said some miscreants are planning to attack Bäñks in the Southeast and blame it on them. The pro-Biafran group, the indigenous people of Biafra, disclosed that its intelligence unit, the M branch, has uncovered plans by some criminal elements to stage coordinated attacks on Bäñks in Abia State and other parts of the Southeast. The miscreants, claiming to the disciples of the Ipob leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, were planning attacks on Bäñks and then blame it on operatives of the group's security arm, the Eastern Security Network, ESN, the proscribed group added. Emma Powerful, the Ipob Media and Publicity Secretary, made this known in a statement. Powerful therefore urged the public to be on high alert, while also distancing Ipob from such plan, stressing that the group does not encourage or indulge in criminality. The pro-Biafran group advised the people of the Southeast to refrain from joining or supporting any attack on any bank in the region. The statement reads, and I quote, "We are putting the public on notice that Ipob was not part of this plan and we don't encourage or indulge in criminalities. In the event of attack on any bank in the Southeast, people should hold autopiloters who have branded themselves as Kanu's disciples responsible because they have committed other crimes. That notwithstanding, we are going to checkmate them because they have decided to blackmail Ipob and ESN operatives with their criminal plans. We cannot afford to be part of activities that will increase the pain and suffering of our people who are fighting for their freedom. This comes amid pockets of protests and attacks on commercial banks by angry citizens in some parts of the country in the past weeks over the hardship caused by the Naira scarcity. Meanwhile, the Pan-Nigeria group has met with the ambassador to Finland, as well as the country's deputy head of mission, Jonah Antila, in protest against the activities of the leader of the autopilot arm of the indigenous people of Biafra, Simon Ekpa. Members of the PAN group who met with Finland officials included the leader of the delegation, Chief Simon Okeke, Edaken Emechebe, Ambassador Humphrey Ojiako, Fenidad Agu, Professor Charles Nwokeaku, and Tagbo Okeke. According to a communique issued on the outcome of the meeting, on which was obtained, it was indicated that the group met with the Finland officials. The high point of the meeting was after each member of the group had been called to speak. The leader of the delegation presented an official letter of protest from members of the Pan-Nigerian group. We made this intelligence information public for our people to know that there is danger ahead, and the danger will come in different ways against our innocent citizens. But they should not panic, as we are on the course to tame them. We therefore call on all Biafrans to resist any attempts to be used by anyone to attack and destroy the banks in Igbo land. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has consistently warned our people that banks, worship centers, schools, and markets are not places to vent their anger anytime, including times of protests or wars. Our people should know that any bank attacked or destroyed in Biafra land, our enemies will use it to justify why our people will not be able to access their monies from banks. Other ethnic groups can protest and destroy banks without the Nigerian government punishing them. But in the case of Biafrans, particularly Igbos, we are visited with wickedness and shedding of blood. Our people must therefore keep their emotions in check and realize that the issues of Biafra freedom is beyond emotions. We all need Biafra to come quickly, but we must be cautious not to play into the hands of the already wicked and frustrated enemies. Our people must be wise to follow instructions from Ipob. Therefore, no wise Biafran should support or attack any or join, no wise Biafran should support or join any attack on any bank in Biafra land, particularly at Aba, Abia State. The Ipob have voiced out that concerning this new never know scarcity and them hearing that they want to start burning and destroying banks, attacking banks, that they do not know about it. It is Simon Ekpa who is the autopilot of all the criminalities that is happening in the southeast and trying to make the Ipob and ESN responsible for all their actions. And they are admonishing the people of the southeast that they should not join or even support them in destroying banks or ATMs, because even the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has told them that the church, banks, marketplaces are not places where you can vent your anger. Now, what will be the usefulness of destroying banks in the banks and yet you still could not access your money? Now, remember that we are agitating for a state of Biafrans. If this atrocity is made, then the federal government will have nothing to do but to bring us to book. So instead of them bringing us to book, let us work hand in hand as Ipob members not to allow this thing to come to pass. People should not allow the destroying of banks and properties to be seen. They should be very cautious of whatever they will do in the southeast. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell for more updates.